This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Yo, what up, though, people? Like to welcome you back to the Keep It a C No podcast. As always, I am your boy Brown. To the left of me, we got
Vito.
Vito, what up, though?
Same shit.
We got a lot to talk about today. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. This your first time tuning in. Salute to you. Do us a favor. Hit the sub button, like button. Make sure you hit that new hype button if you're on your cell phone. And make sure you hit the bell so you can stay notified when we drop new content. Vito, your man Jay-Z has been in the media a lot. And it's getting to the point where, I'm starting to see fans go crazy, but I mean, since we had him mentioned in the Epstein files, we had the Forbes listed him as the greatest rapper of all time. He just released the original Dear Presidents on all streaming platforms. He changed the spelling in his name, added the 2 dots over the Y. Some people said that's how it was originally spelled. So it's a lot of rumors. Some people think that he's going to drop unreleased material. Some people saying he got a new album coming out. Some people saying it may be a tour. What's your thoughts on all the Jay-Z talk? Are you interested in any of it?
No.
All right. Yeah, me neither. But listen, my thing with Jay-Z is like, I'm noticing that a lot of the Jay-Z fans have become like LeBron James fans. Like they just go off topic and they want to do anything to like keep Jay up there in the top spot. Like I give you a situation like LeBron James fans that say, oh yeah, Mike won 6 titles. He didn't take no losses, but LeBron went to 10 straight. He ain't win all 10. He ain't win half of them. But that's harder to do than to go 6-0. Or they'll say LeBron is better than Mike because he averaged more at 40 than him. Or he's still like it's always shifting the goalpost. So I think with Jay-Z fans, like it was a post on Facebook. DMX, Jay-Z, Ice Cube, LL, who had the better discography? Everybody is stating their picks and why. Oh, these guys had hits, this, that. DMX had the greatest 2-album, 3-album run. And all Jay-Z fans was saying, Jay, that boy a billionaire. And I'm like, well, what does that got to do with who got, like, that's a LeBron James type fan. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. But since the question was asked, who has the best discography out of all of them?
Me personally, I said LL.
No.
I said L, bro. I said L. He was the first one that was platinum. Like he had hits in every 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that I want L.
I mean, I ain't taking that from L, but L was out before all of them, so that's why he was first to go platinum for one.
Yeah.
He been around forever.
Yeah.
But we talking about body of work. Who was the people?
LL, Q, J, and X.
I go J, X, L, then Q. And I'm only giving L over Q because I didn't hear a lot of Q shit because he was over in the West.
Okay. And J, why?
Because he got better music. He make better songs.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I just, and it's like, it's another post that's floating around. Actually, we'll play it.
Give me an example of having street smarts and not having street smarts. Whose careers would you compare?
All right, I don't want to call people out, but I'll just give you an example. Jay-Z have street smarts, but he have book smarts and he have business smarts. You know, some people just don't have the business mind. They don't think for the team or the brand.
And I just think with Vito, with them talking about the street smart stuff, like especially for street dudes or dudes that was street dudes that are diehard Jay-Z fans. Like I told you, Vito, a Jay-Z fan to cut off his best friend that he knew for 40 years because he was hanging with a rat, right? Mm-hmm. But I argue to the death about Jay-Z and Jay-Z hanging with a rat. And that's not, it don't got nothing to do with nothing.
I mean, I can understand the difference. If I hang with you and we in the streets and we doing street things and you tell, I gotta make the choice to not fuck with you. But you don't even know Jay-Z. All you know Jay-Z is through music. So you gotta separate the artist from the art. And only, but that's what I do.
Me personally, I can't do that.
I don't care about what you do in your personal life.
But it's like principle, bro. If I'm not going to mess with my man because he associates with a rat, regardless if we, like you street dudes, you wouldn't have did that with nobody. A dude, I'll give you a better example then, since you saying don't know Jay-Z. We in the club and we don't know this boy from South Philly from nowhere. We look like he getting money and everything, but everybody's saying, yo, don't mess with boy, he a rat. You gonna mess with him?
No.
All right then.
But that's because we in the streets doing street things. If he on a corporate level,
even if you not in the streets, are you gonna mess with him?
No. If he, but that's if he in the streets, and I don't know him. If it's a nigga that I grew up with and he told before, and we both not in the streets anymore, why am I not fucking with him? Because he told on somebody?
Listen, my thing is this, but it's still, you saying separate the artist from the music.
Mm-hmm.
But these people not doing that. Like in this post, this boy is telling me like, yeah, he still got his day ones around. He got the chick Desiree around. I'm like, yo, Desiree a rat. Like, regardless, like you shouldn't even have mentioned her. Like, I don't know, bro. I just think that the Jay-Z fans have gotten crazy, man. Like, and I know he got his day ones around, but what about all the dudes that got him rich? What about the dudes that was helping him with that put them bars down when he was like, none of them is around. Everybody always say Dame, but what about the other artists? What about Young Chris and Kanye? Nobody's around, bro. Everybody that Jay benefited from, none of them dudes is around. He got his street dudes around, but what about the other dudes?
All right, so did them guys benefit from being around him?
Oh my God, come on, Vito. We gotta have some type of morals. Vito.
Listen. So
he left his bully in jail. He was gonna leave his bully in jail.
Okay, you say have some type of morals. Did them niggas benefit from being around him?
He might have benefited more.
He probably did, but can them niggas make money to this day on the strength of him?
We don't know.
Yes, all them niggas doing tours. All them niggas still making music.
Now, but I mean, when they still was in a prime, we don't know if he was blocking them boys. Man.
Listen,
come on,
we
man.
don't know that, but what we do know is what Bleak said, and there's some shit I said before, that these boys thought that run was never going to end. That's why they was lazy and they was cool. Bleak said they went down to Miami to
I seen it, yeah.
And they was down there forever, and nobody made music but free.
Man, listen. First of all, man, who cares what Bleak says, man? Like, come on, Vito.
Everybody
Bleak
had on confirmed it. But Beans confirmed it. Free confirmed
I
it.
understand that, but what I'm saying is Bleak was always there.
He said it himself. He ain't make no music.
No, I mean as the dud, his spot was always solidified, bro. I heard Jay was writing his bars. We never heard he benefited from Bleak. Come on, bro.
No, I'm talking about the niggas that you're talking about.
But I'm saying he benefited from Kanye, who he didn't want to sign. He benefited from Beats.
How did he benefit from Kanye?
What do you mean? With his beats.
Okay. So that means he benefited from everybody.
And he kept his run longer on that last album when he did the album with Kanye. Jay run.
To Watch the Throne?
Yeah. That didn't keep his run alive?
I mean, anything he do is going to keep his run alive.
Bro, come on, stop, bro.
Just on the strength of who he is. He could come out with an album right now, Jay, and everybody going to buy that
shit. If you take Watch the Throne away, Jay would have went from the Blueprint 3 to Magna Carta, bro. Mm-hmm. Trash.
I'm not denying none of that. I'm not even saying Watch the Throne is a great album.
But I'm saying Watch Your Throne still saved him because saved
him for what? Anything? Watch the Throne.
He would have been dead since. Well, he still has been dead, bro.
Listen, Watch the Throne.
I'm talking music wise. Yes, he's been dead since '09.
Watch the Throne and everything after that is just extras.
That's what I'm saying. He's been dead since '09.
He already was who he was in music before all that.
That's why I'm saying only Jay-Z fans now, the only thing they can add to the argument is he's a billionaire. He's been done since '09, bro.
Yeah, but I don't talk about none of the money he got.
I'm not, but I'm talking about the Jay-Z, like the diehard Jay-Z fans, bro. That boy, man, I don't know. But let's move on, Vito. We talked last time, you know, I got a couple people that agreed with you, Vito, that I know personally said that if it was one game, they would have took Tobias over OG. You know what I mean? Just because what you said. One of my homies said he don't think OG can dribble at all because he's never seen him like have to break a defender down. So I was like, you know what? You're right about that. But let me ask you this one, though, Vito, and I don't want to do no superstars or dudes that may be considered budding superstars. You got a team right now. You need one player on your team that plays defense and can hit threes. 3-and-D guy. Pause. Your options are Lou Dort. You got Mikal Bridges, Dylan Brooks, or Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Keep it a C note who you add into your team.
Let me see. I'm going to have to break it down. I think Bridges probably the best mid-range out of all of them.
Okay.
I think Dort probably the best defender.
Yeah.
Who was ever? KCP probably the best three-point shooter.
Okay.
All that being said, I'm taking Brooks.
Why you taking Dylan Brooks?
Because he's my type of player. He'll fuck you up. He'll get in your face. He don't give a fuck who you are. You'll be the best player in the world. He in your chest every game.
Yeah.
And he talking heavy. I like them type of people.
Yeah, shout out to that, Vito. I agree with you on that. I would also take Dylan Brooks as my 3-and-D guy. Pause. But since the All-Star break, Vito, first of all, shout out to everybody that started showing me love after they came back. The NBA came back from the All-Star break. What a funny way to have Cade Cunningham versus Jalen Brunson fresh off the All-Star break, Vito.
He had something to prove.
Huh?
I said, Cade had something to prove that game.
Yeah, so let me ask you something, though, Vito, because with the All-Star game, like, we see the young boys made it intense. I watch a lot of the games where it's just the younger players playing nowadays. And a lot of these guys like Ant, Cade willing to play defense. Like a lot of these younger guys are playing defense, like the superstar guys. So I want to know, do you think when the last of these gatekeepers or the last era, which is LeBron, Steph, and Durant, when them guys are gone and these young dogs take over the league, do you think that it'll go back to being more defense played and more high-intense basketball in the NBA? Yes, no? Keep it a C note.
Yeah, I think so. These young up-and-coming players be flying up and down the court.
Yeah.
And I feel like they slowing the pace down to keep these older guys still relevant and you know,
right,
somewhat. But I think the defense is going to be more intense. I think it'll be a little more aggressive.
Right.
I don't think they'll be calling as many bullshit fouls. Well, maybe for certain players. But
right.
Yeah, I just think it might be a little, like more interesting to watch.
Well, I say this, like if I just use three... Well, you know, the NBA, basically, whoever the top dog is, that's who's going to dictate how the league is. A lot of the players said Wembanyama at that All-Star game dictated how the game was going to be played. So if you got Victor Wembanyama, you got Anthony Edwards, you got a Cade Cunningham, a Shea Gilchrist, who Shea don't play the best defense, but he plays defense. He tries to play defense. He'll get blocks, he'll get steals. And not just in the passing lane steals. Like, he'll get, like, let me get those steals. So I think with those guys as the new front runners for face of the league, I think it will get back to being intense. I think, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't just the last era, but some of them dudes from the 2010s, they gotta go too, bro. Your man in particular.
Who?
Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, yeah.
That boy.
Speaking of him in the game that just played against Detroit, do you Just matter of fact, watch the next game. Every time somebody come through that lane and get an easy bucket, watch how all the other Knicks players look at him.
Bro, I'm Carl Anthony Towns. He's the first time, like, we used to the All-Star games where stars go back and forth at each other. Bro, I don't think I ever seen an All-Star game where everybody got the ball and tried to get a switch on Cat. He lost both of them games for the world team. He was the reason why Barnes hit the three. And that second game, all they kept doing was clear it out. Ant Edwards, even the first game, Ant was cooking him on the. I'm like, yo, this boy is a straight dud. That game against Detroit, like you say, people walking through the lane. I said, man, this boy is horrible, man.
Yeah,
he is. And then he'll get laid. Like somebody laid up on him, and you think he gonna come back the next time and play. This boy come down and just launch a crazy three. Like that's his get back. Oh, all right, you just laid me up. I'm gonna shoot a three on you. But real quick, Vito, we talked that Cade Cunningham stuff last episode. You know, and shout out to everybody because after he went crazy on the Knicks, I mean on the networks. A lot of people started saying Cade Cunningham might be a runner for MVP, but they was like a month late because I've been saying it for like the last month.
The crazy part is he can go super crazy for the rest of the season, and even if he deserve it, they still not gonna give it to him. They gonna fuck around and give it to Shea again.
You think Shea?
Yeah, just because you know how the NBA do. They be a year late for everybody who deserve it.
Yeah, I agree. Talk football real quick, Vito. What do the Niners need? One thing they need to get over the hump next season.
Pass rush.
They need a pass rush. And who would that? You got anybody in mind? Do you got a name? You want Max over there too?
I take Max.
Is that your first option?
I mean, a realistic. Yeah, Max is probably the only option.
Okay.
I'd rather have Watt, but that ain't realistic.
Right. I've been seeing a lot of Max Crosby to the Rams for draft picks and Byron Young. Me personally, I don't think we need that. We need cornerback. Like bad. Like we've been playing with whoever at cornerback for the last couple years getting through, but as we see in the playoffs, when it count, you can't really stop nobody. Even Caleb with it, like if we had a good cornerback, that play would have never happened.
I mean, but I notice you can put me and you out there at corner. If you got a good pass rush, they have less time to throw.
Yeah,
because we need one corner. Green, he ain't it.
But what I'm saying is, y'all a team that'll go out and get a corner. Like second, third round, like we getting cornerbacks 7th round, 6th round, 5th round, like, and a lot of them dudes either be the little short cornerbacks that nobody wanted, or dudes that really can't play. So I say that. What is it? BR what? BR Gridiron. They just did a top 100 quarterbacks of all time. Vito, you and I had a conversation off camera. I'ma just ask everybody, should y'all call me a Uber? They did a top 100 quarterback list, and I'm asking Vito, am I crazy for wondering why do we still have Dan Marino in the top 10? And I'm just saying this respectfully. Dan Marino got busy in the 90s when I was a kid, yes. His first full season as a starter, he went to the Super Bowl and lost. They never went to the Super Bowl again. He was a competitive player. He kept the Dolphins in the mix every year. But, bro, we got to let go of Dan Marino in the top 10, bro. And, Vito, before you even try to get busy and ask me to name 10 people, I could come back with 10 names. Probably more than 10 names, but I just want to know, why are we holding on to Dan Marino for so long? Pause.
Simple, because he's nice.
Top 10 nice, bro?
Yes.
You mean to tell me all this time ain't nobody elapsed him?
No.
None
of these current quarterbacks are better than him.
None in the last...
No. It was an era of quarterbacks that was them guys.
Okay.
We ain't in that era no more. And that era was, I think, the last of them were like
Manning,
Brady, and Breeze, and then probably but Rodgers has played way too long.
Yeah, but come on, bro. Like I agree with all them dudes because Dan Marino was 10th on the list. I agree with all them dudes on this above him.
Brett Favre not above him to
Bro,
me.
you can say to you, but man, come on.
Patrick Mahomes not better than him to me. I guarantee you they're rating him off of the amount of wins.
Probably.
We talking about far as QB skill, I don't think Pat is better than him.
But see, here's my thing though. Like if we just going to do a list purely off skill, I'm cool with that because a lot of them dudes is in the top 10 probably wouldn't be in the top 10, and that probably would be. I don't know if you going. I don't want nobody to even try to kill me over this one. Brady,
Brady not better than him to me.
Okay, I mean, but what I'm saying, what I was going to say is, like, if we doing top 10 skill wise, is he actually top 10 skill wise?
Out of this top 10, yes.
No,
now,
I mean just
about,
period. If we just doing just skill, no rings, no wins, just your skill.
Because the only other thing that'll trump his skill is a dual threat quarterback, and most of them, and none of them dual threat quarterbacks are a better passer than him.
Okay,
that you gonna name.
Okay, so you saying nobody? Matthew not in that top 10. You saying Matthew hasn't passed Dan Marino?
Hell no. Who you want? All right. If you putting Matthew in the top 10, where are you putting him and who are you taking out? Obviously, taking out Dan Marino
at 10.
And you'll put Matt at 10?
Wow. Yeah,
what put Matt over Dan?
Because he got the numbers just like Dan got. He got a ring Dan don't got. He played, I don't know if he ain't played just as many. He close to Dan. Dan played what, like 16 years? He right there with him, bro, with everything. He just got an MVP. So, I mean, come on, man.
I mean, you basing off a whole lot of propaganda, basically, because he playing now, he came in when it was going down. Matt came in when it was going down.
Yeah.
But he also benefited from standing around and being in the league where you can't touch the QB. And
later,
And they pass the ball way more now than they do then.
Bro, he got broke up in a league where, and he was still playing with broken bones.
Yeah, he definitely was a dog.
We not going to say that he couldn't have played in
currently, he's been, like, for the last couple of years.
I understand that.
He's benefited from
but,
he can't be touched.
But we could have easily said that if he would have had anything over Detroit, like, he would have been one playoff game a year. Like, damn, come on, man. We got to stop with the
He not a better passer than Dan Marino.
Listen, I'm going to come back with, if what I'm saying, he not a better passer?
No.
Not the no look and all that?
I mean, a lot of quarterbacks do no look.
Come on, man. Not in the biggest moment of the game.
I mean, a no look pass is a no look pass. It don't give a fuck what game you do it in. The game is a game.
Not the biggest game in the world, bro.
When you go to the Super Bowl, what are you doing? You playing a game. I don't give a fuck it's the biggest game of the season. It's still a game.
All right, so I'm gonna end it like this, and y'all could go ahead and get the Uber on that. Vito, you gonna probably want to call. I know you gonna want to call me an Uber, and you gonna say I'm biased. But I'm gonna say this: he got over 60,000 yards, Dan Marino. Salute to that. But again, he played 16 years. But I'm not knocking that. He went to the Super Bowl his first year as a starter. He lost. All right, if he's top 10, he has over 30,000 more yards probably than Kurt Warner, who played way longer than him. Kurt Warner came straight from the grocery store, bagging up groceries, and won a Super Bowl, bro.
With who?
With who? With Marshall? With Torrey? As a young Torrey? Come on, man. Come on, man.
He won.
Oh, my God,
he won
man.
With Marshall, one of the best that ever do it.
I don't care who.
Torrey.
Bro.
You're getting 1,500 a season.
That man came straight from a grocery store to an NFL roster and took a team to a Super Bowl, bro. In the era where you just said where they was crunching people, this boy was stocking stuff in the grocery store,
That
bro.
don't take away from how good he was. Just because he came from the grocery store don't mean he ain't a dog.
What I'm saying is, I would put Kurt Warner over Dan Marino, and y'all go and call me an Uber, bro. Listen. He took the Rams to the Super Bowl. He had the Rams as a top team. He started getting hurt. He went over Arizona after the Giants and all that. Career was dead. Went over Arizona, took them boys to a Super Bowl. If it wasn't for a miraculous catch, he would have had another ring. Come on, man.
He a dog, man. He not even.
Come on,
he not
man.
even. He probably wouldn't even be in the top 20.
Listen. People, I'm sorry if I hurt y'all feelings, especially the older guys. I said it respectfully. Man, I'll come back on the next episode with 10 to 15 quarterbacks that I would put over Dan Marino. We got to let go. Like, pause. Come on, man.
Let me make this statement. The amount of wins, the amount of rings, that doesn't make you better.
I'm talking about better.
That doesn't make you better, but you also named the rings and the could have had a ring.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see what is the reason for them keeping Dan Marino around in the top 10, bro.
Now, in the 90s and the 80s, you was able to, at least in the 2000s, you was still able to rattle a motherfucker out there. In the 80s, you was able to crunch nigga. You was able to rip people's head off. Dan was putting up numbers. Today, matter of fact, they don't even put up numbers like that today. I say like 2010 numbers, 2000 numbers up. Back then, that shit was unheard of when niggas was getting killed.
Bro, I understand all that, bro. But we gotta bro. So you basically, we'll end it like this, Vito. You basically saying he'll never drop out the top 10.
Nope.
Man, we gonna end the episode on that note, people. Oh yeah, and before we do wrap up, I do want to say one thing, Vito, because it be a lot of propaganda towards my guy Nas. Pause. Right. But because it was all them viral clips when the young boy was saying the Jim Jones over Nas stuff, but the clip never went viral when Young Boy said he went back and started listening to everybody. He like Nas I can't even compare him to the other guys. He on a whole different level. That didn't even go viral. That's how I know it'd be propaganda towards the GOAT.
I mean, it didn't go viral about his last album he put out either. How weak that shit was.
Man, you ain't even listen to it. You gotta listen to it.
Listen, if I can listen to 4 to 5 songs. If they ain't hitting, that's your whole album right there.
Bro, I guarantee you didn't listen to it.
I guarantee you I heard at least 3 songs and they ain't hitting. And the biggest issue they always give to him is beats, but I don't agree with that because he got some banging ass beats. But I agree with some of that shit on this. Man. And it wasn't it. And listen, now another thing. I remember before we had a debate about Jay and Nas, and you were saying one of Jay albums he benefited from grabbing the best producers at the time, the best beat makers. Do you remember that conversation?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, he like a lot of Jay, like I have go-to Jay songs, but most of the Jay songs that I have a lane. My lane is more Nas, Pop, those type rappers. Like, you know what I mean? So Jay has songs where he goes them lanes, where he spit that. But a lot of the stuff that y'all, like the stuff that y'all say was hits or bangers, like a lot of that stuff I can't even listen to today. But I will be back on the next episode with all the quarterbacks I'm taking over Dan Marino. It's time to let it go, people. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, though. Again, please make sure you hit the sub button, like button. Make sure you hit the share button. And hype the video up, man. Hit the bell, too, so you can stay notified when we drop new content. As always, I am your boy Brown. To the left of me, we got
Vito.
Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell everybody. Keep it a C note. We holla at y'all. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, da, da.